The man you see in this picture name is Kevin Ekofo, and he has been accused of setting fire to a University of Houston dorm building, and it caused damage to 4 floors. When I hear this story, it reminds me of an episode of A Different World. It was around the time when Jada Pinkett's character came on, and she was making hot plates for people in the dorm, and one day she wasn't paying attention, and the hot plate that she was, what she was making the food on, ended up catching on fire, and none of the dorm didn't get burned down, but it did cause, of course, the alarm to go off, and everybody had to evacuate the building. Those of you who remember that episode know exactly what I'm talking about. But this guy set fire intentionally. Why? I have absolutely no clue, but I'm gonna go ahead and read this article from abc13.com. A student accused of starting a fire at a University of Houston residence hall was charged with arson. Video from the scene shows students waiting outside with their belongings after being evacuated from the university loft on MLK Boulevard on Monday night. The entire South Hall is coated in gasoline. My shoes are squishing. James, a student who lives in the building, said, "The smell is pungent. It was horrible. They got everybody out of the building." According to charging documents, 26-year-old Kevin Ekofo used flammable liquid to start the fire that damaged 4 floors of the building because he wanted to and because he could. That's his point. That's his reasoning. Not because of anything else. It wasn't an accident. He said because he could and because he wanted to. Okay, now this guy is like literally teetering into the psycho category. Like, definitely don't be around him. Do not have him around any fires. And it also makes you wonder, has he ever set fires to things before? Because they say usually when someone does something this extreme, it starts small at first and then it expands. Officials say he was arrested after being found on a bicycle with a red gas can. UH Police Department Captain Brett Collier said the fire was quickly extinguished by the building's fire suppression system. Collier said Ekofo also attempted to set a fire outside a campus convenience store at the Cougar Village 1 building, where he was spotted and arrested. The damage was reportedly limited to several rooms. Students who live in those rooms were provided alternative arrangements. A judge set Ekofo's bond at $100,000 and added that he posted a public threat. He doesn't need a bond because this guy could have killed a lot of people. Those individuals are lucky that they were able to get out alive. Because if the fire didn't burn them up, that smoke inhalation definitely could have taken them out. Bond conditions include a curfew, electronic monitoring, and staying at least 200 feet from any University of Houston campuses. He needs to be not near any university campus of any capacity. According to school officials, as of Monday, 31 rooms were impacted and 34 students can't return to their dorms. With school starting back up Monday, many of the students were forced to relocate. Some did not even move in yet. See, and what this guy did, he made a complete inconvenience to all of those students by doing what he did. And think about it, that's thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages that he did. Because not only did he do damage to the dorm, but also those people's belongings. And then it said the students were forced to relocate. Like, imagine, and they just got there. They just got back from vacation, from summer vacation. Imagine that. Technically, school really hasn't even started for them, because anyone who knows, if you went to college, how it works is like you have the times that you move in, like that week, and then the following week, that's when classes usually start. So they haven't really even gotten started with classes yet, if I'm not mistaken. And then this happens. All their stuff gone. The damage done to those, they say he did damage to 4 floors. 4. They are lucky that that whole building didn't get burned down or collapse. But still, it's a lot of damage now, and that's a lot of money that's going to have to go into what he did. And his reasoning, because he wanted to. I want to believe that's what it is, but something tells me there's an underlying factor. Like, you purposely set fire to this particular building on this campus. Was there some issue that you was having with someone on that campus, or some administrator, or whatever the case may be? Was it something that, I don't know, I have no clue. But then I look at his age. He's 26. The typical college age is between 18 and 22. Not saying you can't go to college at any age, because you literally can. It's like literally an open door policy. It's not like high school or public school when you got to be out like at a certain age. But it doesn't, it says he is a student. So he did attend the school. He was probably one of the oldest people on the campus as far as the student body goes. Because like I said, the typical age is 18 to 22. But yeah, like, I have a feeling it's more to this than the reason that he's giving. But if that's his reasoning, he's a dummy. Like, for real, for real. Like, I don't know what the jail time is for arson, but I can guarantee you it's more than a year. And then I think they also take into account where the arson was committed, who was affected by it, how much damage was done. This caused damage to 4 floors in a dorm building. And then they say he attempted to set fire to another building attached to this campus. So now that's probably another charge right there. Probably if there's a charge for attempted arson, there's another charge right there. All I'm going to say is this. He's lucky nobody died, because then it would have been murder charges also attached to that. But yeah, something is completely unhinged about this dude. And you can kind of tell by looking at this mugshot. But I'm going to go ahead and end the commentary on that note. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also be sure to have the bell clicked so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video or go live. Be sure to also have your notifications turned on your mobile devices. Links will be down in the description. I will talk to you in the next one.